to go. And so off the tip, it is New York. And now the opening lineup for New York. The backcourt comprised of Brunson and Barrett. Then it's Julius Randle. Then there's Mitchell Robinson. And it's Sims in at the power forward position. Now here's Barrett. To the middle. Knocks it loose. Clock at 6. Outside Levine. To the paint. Vucevic. And Vucevic slams it in.
Love it when Vucevic attacks with intent. He has the size and strength to dominate around the cup.
And the Bulls, that's a team that's built to win now. But boy, is the top of the Eastern Conference stacked.
Now here's Brunson. Here's Robinson. And there's the whistle. They'll pin that one on Nikola Vucevic. That's his first foul. Here's Brunson. And the layup is good off the glass. So looking at the East, where do you think Chicago slots in, RJ?
Boston, Miami, Milwaukee, Philly, each of those teams have MVP-level talents, and it's going to be a battle. I don't know who's going to come out on top.
Here's Levine, following the bucket by the Knicks. Drives to the hoop, and Levine, throw it down.
Uh-oh, Zach Levine, he's already won multiple dunk contests. Maybe another?
Robinson, a screen on ball. Brunson passes to Robinson. The shot's good.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now here's Ball. Up and in on the layup.
And DeRozan has done an amazing job improving his playmaking skills, including finding his open teammates.
Brunson against Ball. Pass to Sims. Now Robinson. And he banks in the layup.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Vucevic finds Williams. DeRozan outside. Williams a screen on Randle. DeRozan with the ball. And it's Brunson picking him up. The kick out to Williams. 4 on the clock. It's hauled in by Robinson.
Give the defender credit, willing to challenge the shot. Lots of other guys just let them score there.
The Bulls have gone 3 of 4, off to a nice start. And for Julius Randle, back in 2014, a nightmare start to his career, Greg.
Oh, man, so sad. I mean, Julius breaking his leg just 14 minutes into his NBA debut. A serious injury that required him to miss his entire rookie season. But give Randle credit for coming back and carving out a great career. Good passing to set that up. Teamwork on display.
And here's Brunson from the arc. That shot is off. Now Chicago takes it the other way. Now here's Ball. Kicks it to DeRozan. Here's Levine. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Jalen Brunson picks one up.
And Levine's combination of athleticism and shooting makes him dangerous. A multifaceted player with a strong work ethic. On the offensive end, Zach Levine plays with just such confidence. He knows that the team counts on him for production, so he goes out and he gets it.
Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Brunson's gotten his second bucket.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Now here's Levine. Here's Ball. And it's good. Credit Levine with the assist. Well, Levine is certainly one of the more prolific scorers, Richard.
Yeah, his shooting has put him in the top 20 scorers in this league in back-to-back seasons. With more on the way, I'm pretty sure. He makes it just look so easy, just effortless sometimes. It's just like he's doing his job.
Offensive rebound. Robinson. And it's Randle with the jam.
An intense player on the boards. Love seeing Randle get after it and punish the opposition.
Randle with a steal. to Sims. Fires from deep. The Knicks keep it alive. Tries again. Outside Brunson. Soft touch off the glass. Brunson's got 6.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
Kicks it to DeRozan. And no good. Some solid defense from Brunson. It's all tied in Chicago. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And guys, what's your take on the Bulls so far?
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
They are playing for one another and focusing on making winning plays. You love to see it.
So on the floor for the Knicks, Isaiah Hartenstein is out there with Toppin. Then there's Derrick Rose. Then there's Emmanuel Quickley. And it's Grimes in at small forward.
During the 2021-22 season, DeMar DeRozan was amazing, averaging over 27 points, 5 assists, and 5 rebounds, and he shot 50% from the field.
Now here's Rose. Pass to Quickley. The 3 is up. Missed it. Now 0 for 1 in this game. Beverly into the lane. Kicks it to DeRozan. Takes the 3. The Knicks with the rebound.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
Rose finds Quickley. The shot is good, and the assist by Rose. Having a career season at age 32. What DeRozan did is unprecedented, Richard.
Yeah, and he made history by scoring at least 35 points on 50% shooting for 8 straight games, passing up Wilt for the longest stretch that the NBA has ever seen.
Terry's checked in for DeMar DeRozan. And a switch here also for New York. Hart's checked in. It's Hart on the wing, and stolen by Caruso. Drummond passes to Green. Caruso outside. Pass to Terry. 6 to shoot. And we're going to have a jump ball. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Toppin with it, and Drummond picks him up defensively. Pass to Hartenstein. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Well, for the Knicks, what's it going to take to bring them back to the glory days?
Oh, that's a loaded question, B.A. But first of all, a superstar would certainly help. They haven't really had one for quite some time. If they can either develop or attract an elite all-star player, that would be a start to turning this New York franchise around and becoming possibly a contender.
And Beverly gets it to go.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
Down low. Here's Hartenstein, and he dunks it down.
Another assist in the career of D. Rose.
And it's Beverly on the drive. Gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
Yeah, he was able to sneak it to the rim. Had enough room to get just like an easy layup.
Quickly outside. Pass to Toppin. Here's Hartenstein. Oh, can't answer back with his own dunk. Beverly against Rose. And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. And Obi Toppin gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
So Chicago ends up going with a new group for the Knicks. New York on D. Here's DeRozan. The kick out to Williams. Shot clock at 6. Back to DeRozan. Shoots over Randall. The Bulls with another miss.
Oh, I can see some miscommunication on defense there very clearly. They were super fortunate it didn't torch them with that mistake.
Wow, Julius Randle. We could feel the floor shaking on that one.
And here are the Bulls now. After the basket by New York. And Vucevic slams it in.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
You know, some have said those old school power forwards, guys like Charles Oakley, they're becoming outdated. You see that, Grant?
Well, first of all, the physicality in the game is no more. The way Oakley would hit you and bruise you, you can't do that in today's game. And guys like Oakley are now playing the 5 position, and they're shooting 3-pointers. So a lot of it just is because the game has changed and evolved since the 90s when Oakley dominated.
Great skill level in the game right now.
No question.
They get it back. That one falls. Robinson's got 6. For Chicago, they've gotten 4 of 8 shots to drop in the second. Here's Ball, and he lays it up and in.
And I like the mix of power and agility Ball uses inside. One way or another, he's going to get a shot.
And there's the screen. Brunson passes to Robinson. The drive by Randall. And a big finish by Robinson.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board.
Now here's Vucevic. Back to Ball. Pass to Vucevic. The Knicks pull it in. Robinson's got his 6th rebound on the night. Brunson with it. 16 seconds left in the second period. Outside for Randall. Now Brunson. Beyond the arc. The shot off that time. And the first half comes to a conclusion. Appreciate it, Allie.
The Bulls, 24. The Knicks, 26.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Boy, it's been quite a game for Lonzo Ball.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
Levine is the 2 with DeRozan at the 3. Williams at power forward with Vucevic at center. And it's Ball in at the 1. That's the group for Billy Donovan getting going here in the second half.
That close in against a way shorter defender, you could just put up 2.
And Jalen Brunson, he's a great option on the floor, Graham.
Yes, he is. Can attack from different levels of the floor, solid shooting threat from outside, and gives you another playmaker to initiate the offense.
Now here's Robinson. He's got 10. And a big finish by Robinson.
Get him the ball anywhere close to the hoop, that thing's over.
Pass to DeRozan. Fires the 3. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball. Ball's got 3 assists in the game.
Encouraging to see DeMar DeRozan knock it down from 3. This helps open up the entire offense even more.
And now the Bulls in transition. Ball outside. Back to Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Good heads-up play by Ball. He sees an opportunity to create and executes on it.
And here's Brunson from the arc. Hits the trifecta. Brunson's got 9.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open 3s like that. What are you doing?
And stolen by Barrett. Ball against Randall. Outside Brunson. With the drive. Got it. And now it's a 4-point Knick lead.
And you look at how they've come out in the second half. It's almost like night and day.
And they look like a completely different team. I wonder what coach said to them at halftime to help spark this momentum change.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Pass to Sims. Nice dish, and the layup goes down. And the Knicks lead by 4.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
Ball into the lane. The rebound by Sims. The Knicks have gone an impressive 5 of 5 so far in the third quarter. Barrett can't hit. Chicago has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Williams a screen on Barrett. Levine with it. Oh, sensational!
Yes.
What a dunk!
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I like to see. Once he gets to that bionic left leg of his, that launching pad, you better watch out because he loves finishing over bigger players.
Now here's Brunson. He's got 11. Kicks it out to Barrett from outside the arc. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 4 rebounds in the game. Ball passes to Williams. Yes, sir, and it's Ball with the assist that time. Ball's got his 5th assist in this one. Now a timeout called by New York. Some changes for Chicago. Andre Drummond is checked in for Vucevic. Green comes in for Williams, and it's Beverly in for Ball. Now here's Rose. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Hart finds quickly. Top and right side. 17-foot shot on the way. That shot off. Now Chicago takes it the other way. We've got 1:13 left in the third. Beverly, the pass to Green. And it's hammered home by Green.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. And again, the Knicks missing.
Got a good look there, but just not able to hit from the mid-range.
Pass to Drummond. And Drummond with the jam.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. On the attack, Rose. Here's Hartenstein. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a 3-point play here.
He's got a knack for those putbacks, so you have to be aware of that defensively. Get a body on him.
Chicago has gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. Here's Levine.
Oh, yes!
Whoa. Throw it down!
Oh! Just muscling through the contact. Levine is a flat-out star.
Quickly against Levine. Quickly passes to Rose. Now here's Hart. Defense is right there. Top and shot is off.
If they take their time, this will be the final possession of the quarter.
Yeah, it's all about clock management with these situations. Let's see how that plays out.
Here's Beverly. That one's in there. Drummond with the assist. And now a 6-point Bulls lead.
Nice execution on the inbound. Just how you want to draw it up.
Rose, the pass to Quickly. There's the 3. And so it's the Chicago Bulls with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
And for the defense, it's so tough to guard a big man with that kind of court vision and dime-dropping ability.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. And on the floor for New York here in the fourth. Josh Hart is out there with Obi Toppin. Then there's Emmanuel Quickly. Then there's Derrick Rose. And it's Hartenstein in at the 5 down low. Hart from long range. Kicks it to Quickly for 3. It doesn't go for him. So the Bulls will take it the other way. Right side Levine. DeSumo on the wing. Pass to Drummond. 5 on the clock. And Levine throws it down.
One of the best dunkers of this era. Levine loves to put on a show.
New York trailing. A few possessions into the fourth. Just over a minute played. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. So New York going with almost an entire new group here. Mitchell Robinson, he's checked in for Hartenstein. Sims comes in for Toppin. Randall, he's checked in for Hart. And Barrett subbed in for Quickly. Outside for Levine. Takes it inside. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. That one's on Rose.
Yes, Levine is a very good three-point shooter, but he prefers driving it. Don't see that in a lot of guards these days.
Chicago making some changes. Nikola Vucevic is checked in for Drummond. Williams comes in for Green. And it's Ball in for DeSumo. Jalen Brunson, he's checked in for New York. Here's Sims. Gets the bucket and the foul. It's going to be on Lonzo Ball.
Oh, just an easy reverse for him. He has nice feel and touch around the bucket.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Bulls. Good on the bucket.
Well, Levine is fired up tonight and having no trouble finding points for his squad.
Barrett against Levine. Outside Brunson. Up top Randall. To the inside. Oh, it's stolen by DeRozan. Randall pulls down the board. Randall's got 4 rebounds now. A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
Man, this has been a fun one, but look, who doesn't love a high-scoring game?
Some solid defense from Brunson. The Knicks have gotten 4 of 5 attempts to fall so far in the fourth. Pass to Robinson. Back to Brunson. Here's Sims. Just 5 on the clock. And he slams it in one-handed.
In a tight one like this, you have to trust in his ability.
Chicago leading. And here's Ball. Inside. To the paint. Robinson with a steal. Here's the break. Vucevic with a steal. Here's Levine. The Knicks with the rebound. Randall's got 5 rebounds tonight. There's a minute 26 left in the fourth. Pass to Robinson. Back to Randall. To take the lead. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. On the wing, DeRozan. Brunson defending. And here is Williams. Back to DeRozan. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's going to go on R.J. Barrett.
And DeRozan wants the rock in his hands in close game. I mean, he embraces the opportunity to come up big for his team. Free throw shooting comes into focus in tight games. As usual, he's up to the task.
And here's Brunson from the arc. Yes! Oh, a tremendous 3! We're tied!
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
DeRozan outside. Oh, he nails it!
We've seen him do this before. DeMar DeRozan, we are accustomed to watching him take and make huge shots.
Pass to Sims. Down low. Here's Robinson. Kicks it out to Barrett. Back to Robinson. Money.
He turns the offensive board into a big slam.
Wow, he was so well positioned there. Credit his anticipation. Timeout called, the Bulls. And the Knicks making a change here. Rose is checked in. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey guys, Billy Donovan was just reviewing the plan with his team. With the game being this tight, each possession takes on a greater importance. He told his players, quote, be in the moment. If something doesn't go our way, don't dwell on it. Focus on the next play. Guys.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Right side, Levine. Over Barrett. Oh, and a chance to win the game, but the last-minute shot is offline. Glad to have you with us as we get going in overtime. Neither team giving an inch in this game. Rose with it. Rose and Barrett pair up at the 1 and the 2. Then there's Mitchell Robinson. Then it's Julius Randle. And it's Sims in at power forward to take the lead. Can't get it to drop. Some solid defense from Williams. DeRozan into the lane. And the dunk by DeRozan.
Now that's his dribble drive. That's one of DeMar DeRozan's superpowers.
Rose outside. Robinson a screen on ball. Here's Rose. Pass to Robinson. The shot is good, and the assist by Rose.
This man has entered the zone. Great shooting performance from him all game long.
Oh, he muscles it in through the and in a game this close, they're going to challenge the call. Coach does not agree with it, and he wants him to take another look at the monitor.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal...
The previous play is under review.
Even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Great action here if you're just joining us. About a minute into OT. To the middle. Robinson passes to Barrett. Back to Robinson. And it's Chicago with a board. Vucevic has got 6 rebounds in the game. On the wing, DeRozan. Randle pulls down the board. Randle's got 6 rebounds in the game. And here's Brunson from the arc. And the Knicks, another 3.
Yeah, never a bad idea to have Randle with the ball. Just a great passing forward.
The kick out to Williams. Sinks it from distance. And the Bulls lead by 2.
This is rapid fire. Back-to-back triples, momentum swinging wildly.
And Brunson, here we go. Oh, that's his 8th make of the game. He's only missed 4 so far.
He picks the exact right moment to get himself a clear line to the basket.
Vucevic, a screen on Brunson. Here's ball. Pass to Vucevic. Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. Outside Levine. Randle pulls down the board.
Why? Just why? Come on, man. Save that one for practice.
Stolen by Ball. And up the court come the Bulls on the break.
And it's Levine stepping up. Zach's grown into this role during his time in the league.
Huge moment here.
Have to stay calm in these situations.
And here's Brunson from the arc. Laces one from 3.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
Here's Levine. Some solid defense from Barrett. And it's the Knicks with the ball. Levine with a steal. DeRozan, left side. Here's Williams. The kick out to Ball. Oh, off target. Oh, no good. And so the big win by New York in a tight game. Things looked a little uneven for them.
lineup for the Timberwolves. Two big men inside, Towns and Gobert. Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Conley in at the 1 spot. And for Chicago, Ball and Levine are the guard set. DeRozan and Williams are the forwards. And it's Vucevic in at the center position. You know, the first thing you think of with both these teams, Greg, their athleticism. Some high flyers on the court tonight.
And, Kev, it's not just about the aerial skills, though. There are some guys out there who can flat out wear you down with their ability to run the floor.
Now here's Edwards. 6 on the shot clock. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
Well, the defense got lucky there with him missing it, but they don't want to chance that again.
DeRozan, it's good. The assist that time from Ball.
And when Ball has the ball, it's in good hands. He can run the offense, no doubt.
Edwards can't hit. And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for the Bulls. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Last season, Clark, the Timberwolves snapped a 3-year playoff drought.
An important milestone for this squad, Kevin. I mean, it shows they're ready to compete in the postseason. That's huge and speaks to just how far this team has come.
Now here's Edwards. Pass to Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
And no issues at the rim for Gobert. One of the league leaders in flushes. The Frenchman loves to finish above the rim.
Ball no good. For Minnesota, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Edwards passes to Towns. From deep. And no good. So the Bulls will take it the other way. And it's Ball penetrating. And McDaniels with the block. And they'll keep possession.
Using all of his height to smother the shot completely. Emphatic block that time by Karl Anthony Towns.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now, here's McDaniels. Down low, here's Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
And, you know, Conley developed great vision in terms of the floor, and that allows him to spot an open teammate.
Here's DeRozan. He's got 5. And DeRozan throws it down hard.
Well, I tell you what, DeRozan really packs a punch now. He's an explosive athlete with really good strength. I mean, he's got great size for a backcourt dominant scorer. Boy, he knows he should have knocked that one down, especially with the defense not giving much of an effort.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
DeRozan always drawing fouls because he's very aggressive in taking it to the hoop.
And he makes both free throws.
Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe, he's going to cash in more than not.
Now here's Conley. Outside Edwards.
I got yours, I got yours.
The kick out to Towns. The three-pointer no good. The Bulls leading by 6. Here's DeRozan. Got it. Good job in the low post. DeRozan's got 11 points.
Guys, you remember when DeMar DeRozan first came into the league, he was just really a raw athlete. Now he's a finely tuned offensive juggernaut.
Now here's Edwards. And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Bulls on defense. Conley kicks to McDaniels. Another miss by Minnesota. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Passes it to Vucevic. And McDaniels with the block. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. Here's DeRozan. He's got 11. Levine against Edwards. To the middle. Here's Gobert. And Gobert throws it down.
And look at the big man get up. When Gobert takes flight, well, you are in for a show.
Back to ball. Feeds to Vucevic. Gobert with the block. And so the ball out of bounds. Gobert touched it last. A new lineup here for the Bulls.
Substitution on the court.
Fires the three. And that one's good. Caruso.
Love the unselfishness of Beverly. I mean, when he sees his teammate wide open, he quickly gets him the ball.
And the dunk by Towns.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket, guys, still shaking.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hander.
Shot by Terry, no good. Timberwolves trail by 7. Right side Towns. And Towns throws it down.
Towns showing you the quickness and athleticism there, getting off the floor to throw it down.
Caruso finds Beverly. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Gobert with the block. Edwards against Caruso. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Yeah, and you know, when Edwards is aggressive, I think it forces defenders to try to get physical back, and when he's close to the rim, he usually is able to draw the foul as a result.
And Edwards drops them both. Now Beverly. No good with the layup.
You know, I think the effort on defense there has everything to do with why he missed that shot. Well done.
And so it's DeMar DeRozan making highlights for Chicago. He cut. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And from what we've seen so far from the Bulls, what's your take?
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Boy, grinding it out on the glass. They've really been working for those points.
Levine and DeRozan, the lethal wing pair. Williams and Vucevic hold down the post for him. And it's Ball in at the point guard position. That's the group for the Chicago Bulls to start the second quarter.
Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
Prince against DeRozan. Here's Noel to the paint, and it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
Here's Noel. Here's Alexander Walker. Kicks it out to Prince. Another shot. Chicago grabs the miss. Williams has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Levine with it. Now by Anderson. Chicago again turning it over.
Boy, that looked like a failure to communicate. You hate unforced errors.
Here's Alexander Walker. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. There's the pass to Noel. And he uses the glass on the layup. Noel's got the lead up to 1 now for the Timberwolves. Teams nowadays tracking deflections in addition to steals. Were they something you were aware of when you played defense, Greg?
Even if they weren't tracked, they were valued. And I remember early in my career, that was something with the Knicks that would always emphasize, because deflections were a true indicator of activity, especially defensively.
Now here's Prince. Zach LaVine unable to get his last shot to go. Noel passes to Anderson. Just 5 to shoot. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. Reed. And out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession. And Vucevic has got the ball here for the Chicago Bulls. In the second quarter, held scoreless.
Excellent toughness on the defensive end, and that's what Prince does. He's got size, and he's got the will to defend at a high level.
To the inside, Reed. Rebound by Williams. For Chicago, they've gone 0-4 in the second quarter. Obviously, that needs to change. Ball kicks to Levine. They could use a bucket. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
Timeout called, first of the game for Minnesota. A new lineup here for the Timberwolves. The Timberwolves trail. And for those of you just joining us in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by, Towns sets the pick for Edwards. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. The Bulls have gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter, going just 1 for 5. Bean passes to Vucevic. Minnesota with the rebound. Stolen by Ball. Inside. Stolen by McDaniels. It's deflected. Stolen by Levine. And now the Bulls on the break. Ball's running. And Levine throws it down.
Boy, if you let Levine get inside like that with the head of steam, you deserve to get punched on.
No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. And once again off the mark by Minnesota.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
Conley, the pass to Edwards. Back to Conley. Towns, a screen on Levine. Edwards dishes to Towns. His shot is good, scores his third basket in 6 tries, shooting 50%.
Excellent job by Towns to stick with it. He didn't let the defender get to him there.
Now here's Ball. Vucevic finds DeRozan. That one doesn't drop. Timberwolves trail by 3. It's Edwards on the wing. Guarded by Levine. For Chicago, they've gone just 33% for the field in what's been a cold second quarter for them. Just 3 of 9. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Knocks it loose. It's stolen by Gobert. Conley kicks to Gobert. To the paint. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Gobert's got 8 points.
And using his insane wingspan and athletic frame, Gobert can flat out dominate down low.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. A fantastic game from DeMar DeRozan so far.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
On the court for Minnesota. Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniels. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. And it's Conley in at the point. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That's foul number 2 for him.
Personal foul. First team foul.
DeRozan with it. Working on McDaniels. 6 to shoot. Here's Beverly. Gobert with the block.
And that's why you want Gobert on the floor. He's as good defensively as any big you will ever see.
3 on the clock. Here's Levine into the lane. And Levine with the slam.
Well, we know Levine has the hop. That time showing off the creativity.
And one of the biggest stories of the summer was Rudy Gobert being traded. Gets a fresh start with the Timberwolves.
Here's Towns. Outside Edwards. Towns sets the pick for Edwards. And Edwards with the stuff.
Boy, great take by Edwards, making the correct decision in the pick and roll there.
And here's Beverly. He brings it up for Chicago. Green kicks to Levine. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one is on Towns. Bulls shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And last season, when they got themselves to the line, they usually came through as a team up around 81%.
And, you know, that just added to their confidence at the offensive end. I mean, knowing that free throw shooting was something they didn't have to worry about gave them a lot of confidence to play freely.
Patrick Williams, he's checked in for Green. Here's Edwards, and finished off by Edwards.
Oh, doctor. Oh, my goodness, Anthony Edwards throwing it down with force. Get this guy in the dunk contest.
Now, here's Beverly. Williams with the ball. He's still scoreless so far in this one. And so it looks like the Bulls will retain possession here.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Getting another opportunity here to see that powerful rejection.
Close games often come down to who makes the big plays on defense. And that is one heck of a rejection right there.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Towns, the pass to Edwards. Towns, a screen on Levine. The offensive rebound. And the dunk by Towns.
Boy, good effort that time from Towns on the offensive board, ensuring that his team is able to end that possession with points.
Beverly finds Williams. Kick out to Levine. Knocked loose for Minnesota. They've gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Conley's shot is off. The Bulls with the lead. Outside Williams. A rebound by the Timberwolves.
I like his tenacity getting to the basket there, even though the dunk rattled out. 99 times out of 100, you'll get the dunk or the foul.
And this is his 2nd trip to the line in the game.
How about last season? He made about 79% of his attempts, so those are really quality numbers.
So much confidence coming from Anthony Edwards. You can just see it. This is a guy who knows he belongs in the league and is hungry to be great.
Green is checked in for Chicago. Alex Caruso comes in for Levine. Drummond with it. Conley picks him up. And Beverly kicks to Caruso. Back to Beverly. Here he goes. Pass to Caruso. A 3-ball.
Come on.
And the Bulls with another miss. Pass to Edwards. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Here's Towns, and Towns throws it down.
And forget about finesse. This big fella's all about the power.
They kick it out to Green. Outside DeRozan. Passes it to Caruso. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
Boy, in a game this snug, you can ill afford to commit those kinds of turnovers.
White, he's checked in for Chicago. Lonzo Ball comes in for Patrick Beverly. Minnesota calls timeout. So for the Bulls. Vucevic, he's checked in for Andre Drummond. And Levine subbed in for DeMar DeRozan.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
The Dopest crew in the 3-1-2. Let them hear it. Your
Timberwolves leading by 3.
timeout call for Minnesota.
55 seconds left in the third.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Bulls use
Alexander Walker passes to Reed. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. 5 on the clock. Noel. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's his first trip to the line.
second team foul.
And the first one drops. DeMar DeRozan. He's checked in for the Bulls. Morris checked in for the Timberwolves. He hits both from the stripe. Here's Ball. Will it go? And it's good on the way in.
You know what? The size Ball possesses, guys, as a point guard is really a nice asset, especially when the defense tries to be physical.
Here's Alexander Walker. No points in the game yet for him. Moore passes to Noel. To the inside. 4 on the shot clock. Kicks it out to Prince. Here's Alexander Walker. Right wing. Here's Noel.
And ball showing you a little nasty there on defense. Showing you some of that sand.
We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Timberwolves lead by 3. From the United Center in Chicago. Back in a moment. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this way?
Yeah, and as a 2 guard, he's typically not a reluctant shooter. So it was really nice to see him orchestrating for a teammate instead.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. We've got Green, DeRozan out there with ball, then it's Zach LaVine, and it's Vucevic in at center. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago.
Well, it's a must to avoid fouling ball. I mean, he's excellent at taking it to the defense and drawing the contact.
Ball hits them both, and the Timberwolves call time. Minnesota making some changes. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey guys, I listened in on what Chris Finch was talking about with his players. He really got after them in the huddle. He said, look, you can rest after the game. You got to put it all out there if you want to win this one. Back to you guys.
And here we go with the coach's challenge. Surprise in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul.
The previous play is under review.
Sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
Sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Free throw good, Edwards. And Edwards drops them both. Bulls trail by 3. And DeRozan kicks the ball. Green with a screen for Ball. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And at 6'6", Ball, very similar to Jason Kidd in terms of the vision that he plays the game with. His IQ is off the charts.
And the Timberwolves with possession here. Over in the corner, Edwards. And we've played through about a minute here in the 4th. And Gobert kicks to Edwards. Just 5 on the clock. Lets it go with a 3. Good on the 3-point shot. Edwards got 11 in the second half.
You know, Edwards is still tweaking his 3-point shot, but it sure looked good there.
Out to DeRozan from past the arc. Buries the long-range jumper.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Conley inside the line, and Vucevic pulls it down. Vucevic has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That's on Jaden McDaniels.
And you look at Vucevic, and his tenacity goes up the closer he is to the cup. Defenders try to match his level of physicality down there, which more times than not results in him going to the foul line.
Here's Edwards, and finished off by Edwards.
And we all know how explosive Edwards can be, reminding us there with that thunderous slam.
Here's Ball, changes up. That shot, no good. Good work defensively by Conley. And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. They lead by 1. Green against Edwards. Back to McDaniel. 3-pointer. Wow, drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws. All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for the Timberwolves.
Phenomenal work on the defensive end so far. That stands out the most. They've made it their mission to block shots and make things hard for the opposition.
And you also have to applaud how they've been able to create turnovers and then convert those on the offensive end.
You know, that's a veteran play. DeRozan stays open to all possibilities. That's seeing the game in front of you. Excellent find.
Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Towns, a screen on DeRozan. Edwards kicks to Towns. Towns, a screen on Ball. Conley gets the bucket.
That's just being a pro. Conley understanding the moment and rising to the occasion.
Kick out to Levine. And there's the feet to Vucevic. Kick out to Levine. Launches a 3. Another 3 for Chicago.
And such a clutch shooter. I mean, he lives with a big shot. And when he's rolling like this, watch out.
Towns, a screen on DeRozan. Edwards dishes to Towns. Back to Edwards. Out to Conley. And there's the pass to Towns. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Conley's got his 5th assist in this one. Vucevic a screen on Conley. The kick out to Williams. And so the ball out of bounds. Gobert touched it last. Here's DeRozan. And goaltending is going to be the call. So they get the basket there anyway.
You love the aggression defensively, but at this stage of the game, that's a big mistake.
Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the 4th. Over in the corner, McDaniels. Edwards against DeRozan. Edwards passes to Gobert. Yes!
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes. Unflappable, even keeled ball. Fantastic with his poise. I mean, this guy has future star, I think, written all over him.
Gobert with a screen for Conley. Stolen by Ball. Over to the left wing. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. There's 18 seconds left in the 4th. And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession.
Oh, that certainly could be costly. In a close one, those kinds of mistakes can really give the other team momentum.
And you have to like how they're moving the ball right now.
Snappy passes to ready shooters. It's basketball 101, but boy, is it working. And he is built to be the man for this team. Edwards answering the bell and executing.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. They're behind by 1. 9 seconds left to play in the final quarter. What do you think, guys?
Yeah, always intriguing to see what a coach draws up in this situation.
And we call those ATOs, or plays run after a timeout. They often make the difference in a game. This is what scratches the itch for DeRozan. Moments like this, he lives for. Takes great pride in being the guy to knock down the critical shots.
Got it up in time. Oh, that shot had a chance, but no good. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it.
for us tonight, folks. We get to see two teams with some of the best young talent in the NBA, Grant.
I mean, you said it best. I mean, these teams and their players, they have a lot of runway in front of them. So you get a glimpse of the league's future here. With the wealth of potential on both sides, these are teams that figure to be contenders for years to come.
So the opening lineup for the Timberwolves. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Conley in at point guard. Randall, good.
Well, Randall finding out some creative ways how to score on the inside, becoming smarter and more adept at doing so.
Brunson with a double team. Outside McDaniels. Counted from distance.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
New York with the ball. Here's Brunson. And it's Gobert with a rebound.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but like plenty of room.
McDaniels.
Yeah, just a solid passer. Towns relishes his role as leader of this team, wanting to set up his teammates. Well, a big trade over the summer, bringing Rudy Gobert to the Wolves. And it's a bit of a fresh start for Gobert, a main star of this team that is loaded with talent, but needed that defensive anchor.
And here's Edwards outside. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Outside Brunson. Out to the wing. Here's Randall. Oh, rejected by McDaniels. Right here. Barrett against Edwards. To the inside. Out to the right wing. McDaniels from long range sinks the tray. McDaniels got 8 points.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Here's Robinson. Can they get it? And another shot. And Gobert with a block.
And just a top-tier shot blocker in the league. Gobert's massive wingspan is a huge reason why he wipes away all those shots.
Edwards, the pass to Gobert. Goes up and lays it in, nice and easy.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Here's Randall. Yes, and a nice assist from Brunson. Randall's got his second basket of the game.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Knicks foul. Jericho Sims. First personal foul. First team foul.
First quarter of play, and we're about 3 minutes in. Back to Daniels. Edwards against Barrett. And Edwards slams it in.
Slams it down with two hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now.
And in trading for Rudy Gobert, the Timberwolves taking a Twin Towers approach with 2 7-footers in their front court. Of course, the outstanding shooting of Karl-Anthony Towns means that spacing shouldn't be much of a concern.
The kick out to Edwards. Pass to Towns. And there's a 3-second violation.
New York ball.
New York trailing. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Here's Sims. And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. And he recovers it. Barrett against Edwards. 4 on the clock. Goes back up. And it's laid up and in by Barrett.
Well, the hustle from RJ on the offensive end was tremendous.
Conley with the ball. Launches a 3. Randall pulls down the board. In transition, here they come. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
And And Julius trying to find ways where he can be more effective as a playmaker.
Conley passes to Towns. Outside Edwards. To the middle. And Gobert with the stuff.
And this is why Gobert shoots a high percentage, because he looks to finish with strength inside.
Second personal foul. Second team foul. Jalen Brunson.
That free throw good from Brunson. So New York going with almost an entire new group here. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Robinson. Toppin comes in for Sims. Hart's checked in for Julius Randle. And quickly subbed in for Barrett. Here's McDaniels. Deflected! And it's out of bounds to Minnesota.
Into the lineup for your New York Knicks, Derrick Rose.
19 seconds left in the first. Conley finds Towns. It's Edwards on the wing. Five to shoot. Here's Gobert. The Knicks pull it in. Quickly up top. Over Edwards. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And we've reached the end of the first quarter.
Your Knicks City Kings.
If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Timberwolves?
We all know good ball movement is what most coaches harp on, and their passing's been excellent so far.
Well, everybody just feeling the energy of the basketball as they moved it around, and lots of hands were touching it.
They've got Josh Hart topping out there with Isaiah Hartenstein. Then there's Derrick Rose, and it's quickly in at the 2. That's the group for New York starting the second. Minnesota in the lead. Noel drives in. On the wing, Alexander Walker. Kicks it out to Anderson. Pass to Alexander Walker. Stolen by Quickly. And now the Knicks on the break. Finished off the break.
Another assist in the career of D. Rose.
Here's Noel. Back to Alexander Walker. Here's Noel. From behind the arc. Hart pulls it in.
This might make you feel old, but Derrick Rose won his MVP over a decade ago. 2011 season. Whew, that was something special.
Now here's Rose. He's covered closely. Shot clock at 5. Hart goes in. That ties it up.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
D. Rose in 2011. MVP for his hometown team, the Chicago Bulls.
And what a year. Top 10 in scoring and assists. He just won that vote in a landslide. That Bulls team winning 62 games. And it beat up on a loaded Eastern Conference. That was LeBron's first Miami season. And Boston still had the big 3. Derrick Rose was getting it done.
A new lineup here for New York.
Tough to match up with Kyle Anderson because of how quirky he plays. Changing speeds, plays slow, but sees the floor remarkably well.
And Kyle Anderson is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. Outside Brunson. Barrett up top. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Randle from the arc. Kept alive. Here's Robinson. And Anderson over to help. Here's Sims. Anderson covers.
Good positioning. Anderson outstanding at staying in front of his man and using his length and contesting.
Randle, good.
Good things come to those who hustle. He creates the second chance opportunity.
Kicks it out to Anderson. Pass to Reed. Lots of room. And he hits the jumper. And the Timberwolves lead by 2.
Anderson has great vision as a point forward. Exceptional court awareness.
For 3, Randle. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation.
Moore's checked in for the Timberwolves. And Minnesota calls time here.
Wendell Moore. Minnesota. Here comes the Knicks. Maybe that service, everyone.
And the Timberwolves going with a whole new group out there. Hey, we see plenty of three-point shots every game, Brent. Would you say it's still a shooter's league?
Yeah, I would say it's still a scorer's league, BA, rather than a shooter because, look, a lot of people can take shots. There aren't too many that make them efficiently. So that part is going nowhere. I think it's about creating points and trying to get it to the most opportunistic way you can score. That's what the offense's job is to do.
McDaniels passes to Edwards. Gobert with a screen on Barrett. For three, Conley. Count it. And that shot gets him in the books. He's 1 for 3.
Well, Conley can be a volume scorer from the arc. The defense can't let him just have those opportunities.
Conley against Brunson. Here's Sims. Yes. And a nice assist from Brunson. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Outside Edwards. Pass to McDaniels. Edwards against Barrett. Edwards can't hit. The Knicks have gone 5 of 10 in the second quarter. McDaniels against Randall. It's Barrett on the wing. Driving inside. Second chance effort. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Ooh, that was a tricky move there by Randall, putting the defender off balance, and then he got that guy to foul him. Julius Randall, a nightly double-double threat, a guy who can occasionally drain the three, but when he first entered the league, many considered him just to be a role player. That role has changed.
From deep, Conley. Here's Gobert. He can't get that one to fall. Good work defensively by Robinson. Outside Brunson. Inside Sims. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. Edwards can't hit. New York has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Over to the wing, and there's the foul. It'll go on Julius Randall. That's his first foul.
And great job to establish position and square up.
Minnesota has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. Edwards, the pass to Towns, and he makes it on the layup. And the Timberwolves lead by 1.
I like seeing Towns be aggressive from deep. He knows his teammates want him to shoot from there.
Randall finds Barrett. Outside for Randall. Stripped it away. It's good if it goes. And no good. Trying to get that one. All right, good stuff, Allie.
The Timberwolves, 23.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. So for Minnesota right now, filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. And it's Conley in at the 1 spot. Robinson, a screen on Edwards. Here's Barrett. Towns with a rebound. Towns has got 4 rebounds now.
You think back in that 21 season, finally the Knicks breaking back into the playoffs. You know, it had been 7 years since they got there, and Coach Thibodeau receiving the Coach of the Year honor, well deserved.
And here's Edwards outside. The Knicks pull it in.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Randall outside. 3-pointer. He can't hit that time. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. It was such an impressive season, and yet New York couldn't quite replicate their success the following year, Brent.
Yeah, BA, they made some moves, and they were hoping to bolster the roster in some ways, but it just didn't go as expected, and now they're retooling again.
And Edwards, here we go. And it's blocked. They recover it. Yep, that one goes. Gobert's got 6 points. Time called here. The Knicks decide to talk it over.
Trying anything now to get them out of this slump.
Well, they can't find the net right now, and all they need, I think, is just to get one to go, get back on track.
Making us move nightly. That was your Knicks.
New York trailing. And here's Brunson from the arc. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got his 5th rebound in this one. Back to Towns. Outside Conley. Pass to Gobert. Now Towns launches it. He drops it from range. And now a 6-point Timberwolves lead.
Such an effective big man. Towns isn't just a post-up threat. He can hurt you off the catch.
And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
Oh my, and that was textbook defense. Positioning himself well to send it back.
Barrett against Edwards. Barrett can't hit. Robinson with a steal. With the 7-footer. Oh, they get a hand on it.
He may not be the strongest inside presence in the league, but still, he's got to convert from there.
Edwards, a pass to Conley. Back to Edwards. Six on the shot clock. Back to Conley. They get it back. Pass to Towns. Over Barrett. The rebound by Sims.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
To the paint. The kick out to Brunson. There's a screen. Here's Sims. Minnesota with a rebound. Towns has got his 5th rebound in this one. And Towns' 3-pointer is elite. But some don't think centers should float around beyond the arc. What's the balance there, you think, Brad?
Well, I mean, first of all, it just shows how the game has evolved with big guys shooting like him. The bottom line, just play with aggression and don't settle. That triple is a weapon. You also got to use your size and skill inside just as often.
And the Knicks call time here. And now that they have some time to get a little bit of rest, it's time for these players to regroup while hydrating themselves with some Gatorade, looking to gain a boost of energy as they continue to play in this game.
And staying hydrated is the only surefire way to do it. An athlete's body doesn't have the same power and stamina without proper hydration. These guys will be sure to use this timeout wisely.
And that one falls for Rose.
You know, it's great to see Rose out there. After all those injuries, Derek still has a passion for the game.
Moore's checked in for Anderson. Pass to Hart. Back to Rose. And yep, it's good.
Now that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference, not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
Alexander Walker with the bucket.
Once he breaks out the crossover, you just know something special is about to happen.
Now Toppin fires the 3. Here's Hartenstein. Drops in the layup for 2.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
Minnesota's gone 5 of 12 from 3-point range tonight. Pass to Noel. Back to Alexander Walker. Takes a 3. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from 3-point range.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the 3-point line.
Here's Rose. Toppin passes to Rose. Reed with the rebound. Minnesota's gone 3 of 4 from outside in the second half. On the wing, Noel. There's 25 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's the 3. Here's Reed to the left side wing. Pass to Noel. On the wing, Alexander Walker. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Stolen. Reed with it, and they're on the break with 4 on the clock. No good at the rim. And so it's Minnesota closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. Deep. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store. Topping out there with Josh Hart. Then there's Emmanuel Quickly. Then there's Isaiah Hartenstein. And it's Rose in at the point. That's the 5 for New York right now. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
I was able to listen in on what Chris Finch was going over with his team. He spoke to his club like they were down in the score. He told them, quote, "We haven't won anything yet. Don't go easy. We've had all the leads like this, and we've seen them evaporate quickly." Coach bringing the urgency. Back to you.
As always, Allie, we thank you. And the basket by Gobert. And the Timberwolves lead by 9. All right, a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Timberwolves.
You have to be a fan of the energy they've played with on the defensive end. Active hands and feet, and it's come up big a few times for them.
And all game long, they've been finding blocks. Their focus on strong rim protection has helped stifle the opposing team's offense.
And here's Edwards outside. Pass to Gobert. Hard against Towns. Just 4 to shoot. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. McDaniels from long range. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Hartenstein's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And that one misses. So New York ends up going with a whole new group. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Pass to McDaniels. Back to Edwards. Now here's McDaniels. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the jam by Gobert.
An awesome athlete. It's fun watching Gobert get up and hammer it down with force.
Well, the Timberwolves struck gold by getting the #1 pick in the 2015 and 2020 NBA drafts.
You were so right, B.A. Selecting Karl Anthony Towns and Anthony Edwards, respectively. 2 important players that have already had a tremendous impact on this team.
Conley against Brunson. Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
And just so mobile at his size. Once Gobert sets the screen, he rolls hard to the right spot.
Towns a screen on Barrett. Edwards for 3. Randall pulls down the board. Randall's got 5 rebounds tonight. Let's go with a 3. They get it back. Left side Robinson. Randall outside. Conley against Brunson. Second shot opportunity. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Towns has got 6 rebounds in the game. Left side Conley. Pass to McDaniels. Here's Towns. Now here's Edwards. Looking to end this cold spell. And that's 2 points on the layup. And the Timberwolves lead by 13.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Outside for Randall. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Rudy Gobert picks one up.
Well, he goes in there, and you're worried about getting bumped if you're a defender by Julius Randle, not the other way around. So physical.
Yeah, ever since the Nets relocated to Brooklyn in 2012, the rivalry between the Nets and Knicks has intensified. Now, both teams trying to prove that New York belongs to them.
It'll be hard for the Nets to take New York City away from the Knicks. They've been there so long.
That's so true, B.A. But the Nets have attracted more star players lately. Top free agents choosing to go to the Nets instead of the Knicks. We'll see if this trend continues moving on.
And it's powered home by Towns.
Woo! The whole arena felt packed. Towns can just be merciless on offense. I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts. But otherwise, the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Timberwolves.
Well, Grant, I don't know if there was one deciding factor in this game, but I'd say shooting accuracy if I had to choose.
Agreed, B.A. They really went after quality looks and shot the ball with confidence.
And what a huge performance it was for Rudy Gobert.
We saw him get a lot of touches tonight, and he wasted very few of them. Really made himself the backbone of their offense. And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, the big man not going to slow him down from getting that deuce.
McDaniels from long range. The Knicks pull it in. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Outside Brunson. Pass to Randall. Back to Brunson. Up and over Conley. And that one's long. Outside McDaniels. And so it's Minnesota easily grabbing this one. They have to feel good. Allie, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up for Al.
It'll be the Knicks off the tip. Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. Ball and Levine are the guard set. Williams and Vucevic hold down the post for him. And it's DeRozan in at the 3, the small forward. And looking at the explosiveness on the floor tonight, Steve, this game should be filled with highlight reel plays.
I love it, Kevin. Fans love watching these matchups, and we do too.
Now here's DeRozan. And the basket good. A bank shot that time.
One of the best mid-range shooters in the NBA, DeMar DeRozan makes a living from this spot.
Pass to Sims. And here's Brunson. Down low. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Now here's Ball. Vucevic up top. Back to Ball. Feeds to Vucevic. Robinson with the block. Barrett against Levine. Barrett the pass to Robinson. And here we go. The Bulls fast break. DeRozan leading the charge. And a fast break now for New York. Here's Barrett. Williams trying to break free. Barrett no good. And here are the Bulls now.
And growing up around basketball, R.J. Barrett's dad played a bunch of places. R.J. spending a lot of his childhood in France.
Here's Sims. He's guarded by Williams. Sims inside. He's against Williams. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. And out of bounds. The Bulls will take it. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for Chicago. Passes to Vucevic. All alone. And again, Chicago. No good. Greg, you know this. One of R.J. Barrett's dad's best friends, former MVP Steve Nash.
Yeah, and Nash is R.J.'s godfather, no less. So Barrett's had a chance to kind of soak in the game his entire life, and you can see that in his intelligent play on the floor.
Levine, that's good.
Intelligent play from Zach LaVine, getting himself the room he needs to score.
Ball against Brunson. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ball.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head. Forced them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that.
Now here's Randall. He dishes it to Robinson. To end the drought.
Nicely done by Vucevic. Staying with this man and using his length to contest the shot.
Ball no good. Knicks trail by 3. Here's Barrett going inside, and Barrett slams it in.
Just so fast. I mean, it's like trying to stop a train when he's coming in for the slam.
Levine against Barrett. A wide open look here for Vucevic. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts.
You watch Vucevic at the offensive end. He's a crafty individual.
And it's been a rough stretch for the New York Knicks, a team that has only had a handful of playoff appearances in the last 20 years.
1:33 left here in the opening quarter. Ball against Brunson. It's Barrett on the wing. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. The Knicks are trying to get back to being competitive, GA, but it has been difficult, hasn't it?
They haven't been able to attract top-level talent for quite some time, which is surprising when you consider this big market and the status this franchise has within the city.
So Chicago ends up going with the new group. Now here's Caruso. Green in the post. Toppin covering. Green, no luck.
Even though he missed it, this is the exact play your offense is designed to produce.
Toppin with it. Now Green defending. Here's Hartenstein. Lays it up and banks it in.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the deep thinking jump shot, gave a little pump fake, and then off to the races.
Beverly, the pass to Drummond. It's rebounded by New York. Rose scanning the floor. To the middle. Toppin finds Rose and finished off by Rose.
Insane leaping skills from Derrick Rose on display. You got to watch out when he takes off.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and gameplay. Caruso with the ball. Toppin's there. And it's Green missing. Pass to Grimes. Over Terry. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Knicks lead. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And looking at what we've seen from the Knicks so far, what do you guys think?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
And they have the guys to do it. Play to your strengths, and they can make up for some of your weaknesses.
So the Bulls 5 right now. Levine and DeRozan, the lethal wing pair. Williams and Vucevic hold down the post for him. And it's Ball in at the point guard position.
DeMar DeRozan, so athletic, rising up to slam it home. Great finish.
And Smitty, in that 21-22 season, DeMar DeRozan proved to be one of the top closers in our game.
You're totally right, GA. He led the NBA in fourth quarter points and finished second in clutch scoring. He embraced the challenge and thrived playing the role of the hero.
They get it back. Here's Hartenstein. Jams it in off the great move.
Good job of stepping up to the plate there, seizing back the momentum for his team.
That's the competitor in him. Close game. Let me have this one.
Levine, and he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
In the mid-range area, the big vertical helps Zach LaVine get a clean look, no matter who's around.
Now, here's Toppin. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Over Williams. Toppin can't get it to go.
Decent look from mid-range, but there may have been a better option for them in that set.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. We know you need talent to win, Steve, so how critical is basketball IQ to winning at the highest level? How important is it in that equation?
Kevin, it's everything. A playoff series can turn on a single play. And the guys, you can tell the difference who has a high basketball IQ and an average IQ. It does make a difference.
And the Knicks making a change here. Quickly's checked in.
To your Knicks City Dancer.
And so Levine nails both of them.
I'll tell you, he doesn't give points away. Excellent job from the line.
Johnson with it. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Now, here's Ball. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And here we go, the fast break. Brunson's got it. Throws it down despite the man right in his face. A chance here for a three-point play.
And that's up-tempo basketball at its best. So much easier to operate in the open court when a steal triggers the break.
And that one falls for Sims. And defensively, Chicago's so solid. Steve, they don't gamble a lot. They just get the job done.
Kevin, they do. Well, how they get it done, they rely on their intelligence. Good communication at that end. Could they be more disruptive? Maybe, but they play to their identity.
The Knicks have gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Brunson against Ball. And Ball with the block.
When you mix Ball's length with his timing, the result is a quality defensive play.
Shot clock at 6. And the pass to Quickly. Second chance shot. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Free throw shooting, not an area he has worried about at all. How about last year, 88% from the line.
And so Beverly will bring it up for Chicago. Trailing by 4. There's the dish to Drummond. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter.
I like seeing Patrick Beverly attack the interior. Sometimes he becomes too perimeter oriented.
Caruso against Quickly. Randall outside. Back to Quickly. 5 to shoot. Pass to Brunson. Quickly against Caruso. And it's Quickly missing. And Beverly kicks to Drummond. And he banks in the layup. Drummond's got his first basket.
Leveraging one of their best assets, Drummond's dominance inside.
Here's Randall. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
They kick it out to Green. Terry outside. Back to Green. Shot, high post. No good on that one. So New York will take it the other way. To the left side wing. Now Brunson. It's Drummond with the rebound.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Caruso, the pass to Drummond. Some solid defense from Robinson. Knicks have gone 4 of 10 in the second quarter from the field. Sims kicks to Quickly. Pass to Sims. Back to Quickly. To the paint. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Andre Drummond picks one up.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
At the line.
So he comes up empty, missing both. And Robinson throws it down.
That's why you never quit battling on the offensive glass.
And that's a nice reward for his effort. The flush, perfect.
Working hard, beating everyone to the ball. He does this night in and night out.
And it goes out of bounds. That went off Robinson. And some good action through the first 2 quarters. Thanks, David. And we'll be back.
21. The Bulls. 17.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You look at Zach LaVine, he's really been playing well.
Yeah, I don't know if there's anything that the league can do to slow him down. He's just that good.
You know, you almost take it for granted. You look at his numbers from the first half, they're just expected at this point.
Jalen Brunson out there with Emmanuel Quickly. Then it's Mitchell Robinson. Then it's Randall. And it's Sims in at the power forwards position. So that's who Tom Thibodeau starts the second half with. And Greg, in the era of positionless basketball, Mitchell Robinson is an old school center, isn't he?
Yeah, I mean, during his first 4 years in the league, Robinson didn't attempt a single three. Has led the league in shooting percentage, so Mitchell knows his role.
Brunson with it, now guarded by Vucevic. Robinson misses. Chicago's gone 3 of 3 from three-point land here tonight. For three, Levine. The shot comes out. And here are the Knicks now. Randle left side. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
That's the right play call. Randle's a tough matchup inside. Strong, crafty, nasty.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Checked in for Quickly. Steps back.
Into the lineup for your New York Knicks.
Ball dishes to DeRozan. Williams kicks to DeRozan. Shot clock at 5. The kick out to Ball. And the Bulls with another miss. And Barrett has got the ball here for the New York Knicks. The lead is 2. Dishes it to Robinson. And Robinson throws it down.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it. Ball, the pass to DeRozan. And DeRozan throws it down hard.
Wow, you knew that DeRozan has that in him. Didn't think he'd pull it off in a game, though.
Levine against Barrett. Pass to Sims. Trying to get open is Robinson. The shot by Sims, no good. Chicago's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them.
How about the job Billy Donovan has done? Under 500 in his first season, but took the Bulls to the playoffs in his second year at the helm.
New York calls timeout. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Lots of pieces have been added to this Bulls roster. For Donovan, you were just talking about him, to work with, coach, and lead. He has done a good job.
They have a great mix, Kevin, of veteran leadership and young talent. Donovan has been able to mix and match to keep guys fresh. It worked well for him in the playoffs last year. Just couldn't find an answer for Giannis and the Bucks.
Brunson the pass to Sims. The layup missed. For Chicago, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. Inside. And slam dunk by Vucevic.
Big time play by Vuce. Rising up and hammering it down.
Brunson against Ball. Stolen by Levine. Here's DeRozan. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast.
The previous play
Everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And a whole new group out on the floor right now for the Knicks.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him. And Greg, starting your career with the Knicks, what's the pressure like playing in New York City?
I tell you, the amount of media following you, the size of the city, it can be intimidating. But if you win, man, there's nothing like playing in New York.
Now, here's quickly. The pass to Hartenstein. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Hartenstein's got 6.
Great job executing the offense. That pass on time and on point.
Ball with a wide open look. It's rebounded by New York. Pass to Hart. 56 seconds left to play here in the third. Kicks it to top it. Out left to the wing. Lock at 6. Rose takes it off the glass. Rose has got the game tied up here for the Knicks.
Derek is just exceptional in the paint. A gifted scorer amongst the trees.
It's Vucevic, top of the key. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Hartenstein's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. And it's quickly in the corner. It's Hart on the wing. A miss that time would have put him up. Chicago shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And last season, when they got themselves to the line, they usually came through as a team up around 81%.
When Lonzo Ball is healthy, he's effective. A multi-talented point guard, in my opinion, with great size.
Yeah, that's a big miss right there. Now only a 1-point lead.
And so it's Zach LaVine making things happen for the Bulls. He delivered. And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the 4th quarter. New York trailing. So for Chicago right now, Williams and Vucevic hold down the post for him. Ball and LaVine are the guard set. And it's DeRozan in at the small forward. Hits it from 3-point range.
There's a certain resiliency to this team, and you're starting to see it.
Well within striking range. Now is when you have to lock in at both ends.
Now here's Ball. He kicks it to DeRozan. And they double up DeRozan. Here's Vucevic. Back to DeRozan. Over Hart. DeRozan's shot is off.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Outside Rose. Pulls from the top of the key. That shot missing. And the Bulls going the other way now. Ball dishes to Vucevic. The kick out to Ball. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. You know, Greg, some guys are late bloomers, but DeRozan, he was just the opposite.
Yeah, reports are he had handles at age 3. First dunk came in the 6th grade. 5-star high school prospect, and in a strange way, he's still an underrated superstar.
And a whole new group out on the floor right now for the Knicks. And it's DeRozan with the ball for the Chicago Bulls. They trail by 1. Vucevic with it. Sims there. And finished off by DeRozan. And guys, here in the 4th quarter, still a close game.
Instant classic, fellas. This one could come right down to the last shot.
Now here's Brunson. Passes it to Barrett. Over in the corner, Randall. Drives to the hoop. And the layup's good off the glass. And the Knicks lead by 1.
That is a force coming at you downhill if you're trying to defend Randall on the drive.
3-pointer. And Vucevic with the basket on the assist by Ball.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
It's the 4th quarter, and it's a close game. You want to get the ball to someone you can rely on.
Now here's Randall. Takes it inside. And DeMar DeRozan pulls it down.
Huge challenge at the rim. The defender could not have played that any better.
Ball kicks to Vucevic. Ball feeling it out a bit. Stolen by Brunson. Out to the wing. Vucevic against Randall. Down low. Robinson misses. Chicago's gone 5 of 8 from three-point land. 15 points and a deep ball for them tonight. Count that one. Ball's got the lead up to 4 now for Chicago.
Pressure's on, but Lonzo looks unshakable. Shoots with total confidence.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Bulls.
They are making it rain from the three-point land right now. And the coaching staff continues to encourage them to let it fly.
And something else that stands out is how efficient they've been from the mid-range, making the most of their opportunity.
Loaded up with a lot of confidence, DeMar DeRozan can be a big-time performer.
Brunson, no good.
Low percentage shot from long range. Terrible decision, especially when you still have a chance. Oh, did you see that? This is what we've come to expect from Zach LaVine. Poetry in air.
1:16 left in the game. Barrett the pass to Sims. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
And I love the play call. This is where you get the ball into the hands of your closers, where they can do something with it.
Randall kicks to Brunson. Dean with the rebound.
And yeah, that old adage about being too wide open, not a thing. He just missed it.
Left side, ball. It's stolen by Randall. Good. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Dating back to his days at Kentucky, Randall can be counted on for big buckets.
Outside, Levine. 20 seconds left to play here in the fourth. No good there.
And it's all about the three right here.
And they're looking to tie it up. Live to play another period. We'll see what they run right here.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Still looking for improvement from the line. Randall could pick up a couple extra points a game if he did.
It's stolen by Barrett. And an intentional foul right there. First free throw is good, and that brings them within 2. And both free throws good for Brunson.
Yeah, that's who you want stepping to the line when the game is close.
And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And that's an intentional foul. He drops the first one, and that will put them up by 2.
And the big man, Vucevic, let's see if he can get it done under pressure at the strike.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. They're down by 2. Just 2 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
And with a couple seconds still on the clock, I try to get the ball in as close to the basket as possible. That way, if you miss a quick one, you may have time for a putback to tie it at the buzzer.
Here's Brunson. Oh, the all-or-nothing shot. No good. David, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, David Aldridge, Steve Smith, and the...
Allie. Thanks. And the Bulls start out with the ball. And now the opening lineup for Chicago. In it forward, it's DeRozan and Williams. Ball runs point with Levine flanking him. And it's Vucevic in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And the whistle on the shot. Got some contact there. Misses the shot, but he'll shoot two.
Such a creative player. Ball is especially clever at figuring out ways to draw fouls.
And he sinks the second.
And in Chicago, there are still feelings about what could have been last year. That team was rolling with Lonzo Ball at the point. But once they lost him, things definitely changed.
Now here's Edwards. McDaniels from long range. Ball with the rebound. Here's Levine. Driving in. And he can't jam it through. Yeah, ball hurt his left knee. Initially, they thought they might get him back before the playoffs, Grant.
Yeah, and unfortunately, BA, that was not the case. And when he's not out there, the ball movement isn't the same. You also lose that size in the backcourt. And, of course, he was shooting 42% from three.
Here's Levine, following the score by Minnesota. Oh, and the jam by Levine.
Body control, flair for the dramatic, Levine in style.
Conley against Ball. Outside Edwards. And he goes in for the dunk.
Oh, Anthony Edwards thinks this game is a dunk contest. Go ahead, young sir. What a finish.
The kick out to Williams. Pass to DeRozan. 4-3. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll head to the line for three. It's going to be on Karl Anthony Towns.
And a different kind of score. DeRozan attempted 741 mid-range jumpers last year. Almost 300 more than anyone else.
And Grant, DeRozan, high volume from the mid-range and extremely accurate.
You know, B.A., he consistently makes about half those shots. And defensively, you know that's his favorite area. But his ball handling and vertical negate anything you throw at him.
Here's Gobert. And they're going to count that bucket. And they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play. And the free throw, no good.
Rudy Gobert is one of the game's dominant big men. He understands how to use his length and his size defensively, and he's figured out how to fit in. This guy is an outstanding screener offensively.
Now here's Levine. Going inside. Oh, rejected by McDaniels. This one for three. And Edwards with the basket on the assist by Conley. Edwards has got 7.
The work that Anthony Edwards is putting in as a shooter is there. That range shot so important. Nice three-point look right there.
For Chicago, they've gone 1 for 3 so far. Here's Ball. And Ball throws it down.
Outstanding move in the lane. Just enjoy that one at home, folks.
No doubt, with some huge elevation on the finish. Now here's Edwards. He has 7. The 3 ball. Ball with the rebound. Chicago trailing here. Pass to Vucevic. The 3 is up. Ball no good. The Timberwolves have gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. Here's Towns. For 3, Conley. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Back on draft night 2017, the Bulls trading away their star, Jimmy Butler.
And what a haul they got from Minnesota. Zach LaVine, the headliner, and he's turned out to be a franchise player. It's tough to win one of those type of deals, but Chicago got a stud.
DeRozan passes to Vucevic and stolen by Gobert. Conley with the ball, picked up by DeRozan. Pass to Towns, the kick out to Conley. And there's the foul. It's on Zach LaVine. That's his first foul. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Outside Edwards. Outside McDaniels. Clock at 4. Three-pointer. And it's Anthony Edwards with the three. He's got 10.
Boy, what a good-looking stroke. Ready on the catch, Anthony Edwards. That jumper is nice.
Here's Levine. That's tipped.
If you try something like that, you better be sure to complete it. One thing that's defined Mike Conley's career in the NBA is his mastery and understanding of the point guard position. Don't sleep on his athleticism now either, though. Vertical at the combine was 40.5 inches. Folks, not a lot of people achieve that number.
A line change here for Chicago. Lets it fly. That shot, no good. And the Bulls going the other way now.
Personal foul. Third team foul.
For Chicago, they've gone 2 for 7. A sluggish start. Drummond, the screen on McDaniels. Down low. The shot by Drummond, no good. Minnesota in the lead. It's Edwards on the wing. He's guarded by Caruso. Back to Gobert. Here's Edwards. Second chance shot. McDaniels from long range. Ooh, almost had a 4-point play right there. But he'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
You know, not the smartest play a defender can make there.
Good on the second one. And he can't make it 3 for 3. Stolen by Conley. Inside. Here's Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Well, if you want to pinpoint one thing about Mike Conley, it's his feel for the game. That's a pretty pass.
Drops in the 3. Levine's got 5 points.
Sometimes it's simple. Put the ball in the hands of your scorers and let them do what they do best.
Boy, nicely contested by Levine. He can be a smothering defender when focused.
And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Timberwolves?
It's all about the strong inside-out game in the first period. It really helped them get some clean looks down low.
It is great when you can get that established early because to me it opens up every other aspect of your game.
We've got Nickeil Alexander-Walker, also Jalen Noel out there. Taurean Prince is out there with Naz Reid. And it's Moore in at the 4-man position. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Here's Alexander-Walker. Pass to Prince. Here's Alexander-Walker. Cash money on the open jump shot.
Well, that possession to me highlights the importance of creating for your teammates.
Ball passes to Vucevic. Nice D from Reid.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
Well, you know the Timberwolves are a young squad, Doris. When will it be their time, you think?
Well, I think, B.A., when you have a talent that is the anchor of your organization, which they have in Karl Anthony Towns, Cat is one of the most talented big men, most polished offensive players that we've seen in the NBA. Couple him with Anthony Edwards and Rudy Gobert, and I think you now have to start looking to be a consistent winner. I am anxious to see what this team does this year.
Here's Noel. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. And there's a pick. Here's Prince. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. And Chicago has possession. 7-point differential. Kicks it to DeRozan. An easy 2 on the layup. DeRozan's got 5.
Well, you can see why his teammates love playing with him. Vucevic willing to find the open guy.
And it's Alexander-Walker penetrating. Pass to Reid. Vucevic with a steal. Left side Levine. Williams with it. DeRozan outside. Fires it from 18. And again, it's Chicago.
Well, the pick and roll is one of many useful tools in the handbag of DeMar DeRozan. How about their ability to be effective in that situation?
And out of bounds, it'll be Chicago ball. For Chicago, they've gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. With the crossover and the dunk by DeRozan.
Well, that basket's all about the handle of DeMar DeRozan. He's worked hard to be able to navigate space.
Pass to Moore. Reed, a screen on Williams. Here's Prince. Just 5 on the clock. And that won't fall for him. He's 0 for 2. The Bulls have gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. And when you're trying to slow down a top scorer, often the game plan is to get physical. Grant, you would know better than anybody. What's it like in the trenches here?
Well, BA, it's interesting. I mean, it can wear on you. It's a mental challenge. When you're in the trenches trying to slow down a great offensive player, it really becomes a battle of wills. You have to stay focused. You have to be disciplined. And most importantly, you just cannot take a play off and allow a great player to get going.
And it's a completely new group for the Timberwolves. Here's DeRozan. That one a little long.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
Outside Edwards. Towns on a screen. Edwards, a pass to Towns. And there's the foul. It's on Zach LaVine. That's foul number 2 for him. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Towns.
What you lack maybe in mobility, you've got to make up for it with anticipation. Nikola Vucevic, nice job.
Edwards against LaVine. And LaVine throws it down.
Another lead change. Give these teams credit. They're really fighting it out.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
Now here's Edwards. He's got 11. The offensive rebound. Towns passes to Gobert. Now here's Edwards to stop the drought. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Let's remember, Anthony Edwards is 6'5" with a 6'9" wingspan. Those long arms, very difficult to deal with defensively. Draws the contact there.
A line change here for Chicago.
What I like about the Minnesota Timberwolves, to me, they took a step forward last season. Finishing their highest conference finish since 2004, made it all the way up to the 7th spot in a very competitive West.
And they'll keep possession. Just 5 to shoot. Another shot. Caruso misses. Minnesota's gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Shot and game clock separated by 5. For 3, Conley sends it home from 3-point land. Conley's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Here's Beverly. McDaniels with some nice D. Conley with the ball. Pass to Gobert. Edwards for 3. That misses. Would have counted. Thanks very much, Allie. We'll be back.
The Chicago Bulls, 20.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. And you know, Anthony Edwards has been really making it happen, guys.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
Second half underway. Here's who Billy Donovan's got on the floor. LaVine is the 2 with DeRozan at the 3. Williams at power forward with Vucevic at center. And it's Ball in at the point. LaVine against Edwards. LaVine passes to Williams. Nice move. Pass to Vucevic. DeRozan outside. And Gobert with a block.
9'9" standing reach. Rudy Gobert twice on the pipe.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
The finish in transition, nice and easy. Even on the years he's not winning Defensive Player of the Year, Rudy Gobert finds a way to finish in the top 3. This is one of the most consistent elite defenders in the game.
DeRozan outside. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to be on Karl Anthony Towns.
Wow, that's really good work inside from DeMar DeRozan. You know, he knows how to get position where a defender is almost forced to foul him.
Endorsed with Gobert, it still feels like he doesn't get the credit he deserves.
And BA, at this point, I find that inexcusable. You just watch the game and
wow. Get out the way, Greg! Come on. Get out the way!
So long, so athletic. Rudy Gobert with a big-time dunk.
Ball with it. He's picked up by Edwards. Here's Levine for 3. Gets the 3 ball to go. Levine's got 10.
I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
Here's Edwards. To the wing on the left. Towns finds Conley. Back to Towns. Left side Conley. It's Edwards on the wing. Picked by Gobert. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Chicago trailing here. Ball passes to Vucevic. The kick out to Ball. On the wing, DeRozan. Conley against Ball. Outside Levine. Second chance shot to the middle. Here's Vucevic. Good work defensively by Towns. The Timberwolves have gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. And stolen by Williams. And they're on the run. The deep 3 from Levine. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got 6 rebounds in the game. And Minnesota calls time here. And the Timberwolves going with a whole new group out there. Minnesota in the lead. Steps back. Here's Rivers. On the wing, Alexander Walker. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. And he gets it back. Moore lays it up and banks it in.
What an effective, efficient offensive possession. They'd love to get that shot every trip down the floor.
Outside Levine. And he drives in. Reed with the rebound. Reed's got 4 rebounds in the game. Pass to Rivers. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Up top, Vucevic. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, BA. Not sure what got into him. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
The Bulls making a switch here. Drummond's checked in. Ball no good. The Timberwolves have gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. Here's Rivers. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
Drummond with the screen. To the paint. Second shot opportunity. And he lays it up and in. Drummond's got his first bucket in this one.
The shot goes up. You've got to put a body on Andre Drummond. This guy's so good off the offensive window.
Pass to Prince. Back to Rivers. Here's Prince. Shot clock at 5. Drummond grabs the miss. Drummond's got 4 rebounds now. 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Williams misses. The Timberwolves have gotten 5 of 8 shots to go in the third. Jack's up a 3. Prince with the bucket. Prince has got his first 3 points of the game.
It's hard to make your way in today's NBA without being a tremendous three-point shooter. Taurean Prince doing work from beyond the arc.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Outside Levine. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves ending. The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Chicago has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Conley in at the point guard position. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Beverly finds DeRozan. He buries it from 3.
Well, there's a tenacity, a ferocity right now about DeMar DeRozan. This guy seems to want the ball every time down the floor.
Shot is good by Edwards.
And no surprise here, right? This guy is not only a gifted player, but he is so smart on the offensive end.
Here's Beverly. Banked it in off the glass.
Patrick Beverly on the inside. Okay, we see you.
It's Edwards on the wing. He's guarded by Caruso. Conley against Beverly. From downtown, it's hauled in by the Bulls. Pass to Caruso. Lets the 3 fly. And again, it's Chicago with a 3.
What pretty vision right there by Patrick Beverly. Wow.
Here's Edwards. The kick out to Conley. Caruso against Edwards. There's the drive. They get it back. The kick out to Conley. Lets it go from deep. And it's Chicago with a board. Drummond's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Right now, firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, there's a nice flow to this offense right now.
It's blocked by Gobert. They retain possession. 5 on the clock. Beverly, the pass to Green. Oh, the bucket's good, and he'll have a chance at one more. It goes on Mike Conley.
Terrific energy at both ends to sustain this run.
They found their composure on both ends of the floor, and that is what triggered this run.
Outside Edwards. Right side McDaniels. Conley up top. Towns passes to Edwards. Ooh, they can't stop the run with that one. The Bulls have gotten 4 of 5 attempts to fall so far in the fourth. To tie it up. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It goes on Mike Conley.
I think what you have to appreciate about Zach LaVine is he is becoming such a well-rounded player, willing to share the basketball, willing to hit the boards, and certainly willing to become a more efficient shooter.
The 3, Conley. And it's Chicago with a board. And it's the Bulls' ball. They've got a 12-2 run in progress. Kicks it to DeRozan to take the lead. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball. DeRozan's got 6 in the quarter.
That's one of those clutch shots he's known for. When the pressure is high, he seems to be the most locked in.
Oh, my! That's why we have those breakaway rims.
Dude, he risks pulling the whole thing down to the floor right there. Ball against Edwards. Ball passes to DeRozan and stolen by Gobert. And here's Conley. Pass to McDaniels. Here's Edwards. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. All right, guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for Minnesota?
Their defensive intensity has served them well. It kept the offense scrambling and resulted in several steals.
Those block shot numbers are big as well, guys, sending a clear message. We are not going to be scored on easily.
A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this fourth quarter. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Oh, the young gun, Anthony Edwards with the big-time delivery.
Outside for Levine. On the wing, Green. Knocks it down from distance.
That's exactly the kind of shooting you need down the stretch to win games.
And Minnesota calls time here. Scores tied at 48. 1:11 left in the fourth quarter. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Chris Finch said to the team. He told his players, you know your job. Now just go out and do it. Don't get caught up in the moment. I want you to play with a steady pulse. He understands the emotions can run high at this stage of the game.
Appreciate the report, Allie.
Gobert is not fazed by these moments. He wants to be the man.
Levine finds Green. The kick out to Ball. Outside Levine. Oh, wow! A huge basket to tie the game!
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
Towns passes to Edwards. No luck on that one. Green with the defensive effort. And there's the call on Karl Anthony Towns. That's his third foul so far. And they're set to take control of this game.
It's crucial that they convert here.
DeRozan outside. Lets it go from the wing. Good!
And this is why they want the ball in DeRozan's hand. This guy is stone cold under pressure.
The ball's knocked loose. It's stolen by Green. So it's the Bulls taking the W in a close one. And this was an emotional win for them.
battle of big men down low.
Well, you know, Kevin, no question about it. These are two very talented teams in the post. I mean, each used to owning the advantage in the paint, and I'm very interested to see the chess match inside tonight.
And now the New York Knicks starters. Randall and Robinson will be the inside pair. Josh Hart out there with Jalen Brunson, and it's Barrett at the 3.
And, you know, succeeding in the catch-and-shoot game will really help Edwards set up his drives to the hoop.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves getting the first points of the ball game. Counted.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And he's a pure point guard with terrific vision. Conley finds open teammates at times before they realize they're open.
Robinson off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Towns kicks to McDaniels. Conley against Brunson. Conley dishes to Towns. Randall grabs the board. And Randall has got the ball here for the Knicks. And Greg, just like you, Julius Randall is a southpaw, left-handed.
Yeah, and you know, the angles are different for lefties where we operate a little differently. And I think that can throw defenders off. So I'm always going to pull for the southpaw.
And Hart has it in the corner. Randall with a screen for Hart. Back to Brunson. Fires for 3. Rebound, Minnesota. Edwards inside. Defended by Hart. For New York, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Here's Brunson. New York, no good that time either. Timberwolves have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. And here's Conley outside. And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession. Here is Edwards. 5 points in the game. Outside Conley. Stolen by Brunson. And here we go. The fast break. Brunson's got it. That one drops for his second bucket. Mark him 2 for 4.
Just great anticipation and awareness to come up with the steal and then trigger the fast break.
Outside Conley. Back to Edwards. Robinson with the block. And pushing it up. Here's New York. Brunson with a clean look. That one's all good. Now he's 3 for 5 from the field.
Boy, Hart is one of those guys you look at and you can just see the team is first with him. Never hesitates to find the open guy.
Conley, the pass to Gobert. Nice ball movement by Minnesota.
2 minutes.
Out to the right wing. McDaniels finds Edwards. Shot clock at 6. Gobert can't hit. The Knicks with the lead.
You know, when it comes to the Minnesota Timberwolves, for so long, they've struggled to be competitive. But recently, I think they've started to turn things around. I mean, they've got a nice core. They got a taste of the playoffs recently, and now look to build on that.
Shot by McDaniels, no good.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession. And so it's Towns with it. He brings it up for the Timberwolves. And for the Timberwolves, Clark, getting the #1 pick in the 2020 draft certainly helped their turnaround.
Yeah, that's rocket fuel when you're trying to move up, and they got a good one, a special one in Anthony Edwards. That guy is going to help them take major strides forward. This is an organization clearly on the rise.
Stolen by McDaniels. To the inside. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
And you can make a case and argue that Cat is perhaps one of the greatest, if not the greatest, shooting big man of all time. And He's still got a lot of runway in front of him for his career.
And a whole new group out on the floor right now for the Knicks. Now here's Rose. Driving to the basket. And the layup falls.
Boy, this is peak Rose at his best. An attacking, slashing guard who breaks down the defense easily.
Towns, the pass to Conley. At the top of the key, Gobert. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Cans it from downtown. Edwards got a couple of threes now in the first with the Timberwolves. Conley against Rose. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Michael Conley picks one up.
When Rose is attacking, guys, I mean, the defense has to act. He puts them on their heels.
Rose, 2 shots.
And Rose drops them both.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
And it's Conley penetrating. Towns, the pass to Edwards. From downtown. Offensive rebound. Over in the corner, McDaniels. Anthony Edwards has been leading the charge for the Minnesota Timberwolves. He notched 8 points. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And what do you guys think about Minnesota here in this one?
Just stretching out the floor in that first. They had the defense scrambling.
And you know what? That's what happens when you establish your three-point game early. Puts the defense right up against them.
Here are the 5 New York has to start here in the second. Derrick Rose is out there with Emmanuel quickly. Then there's Obi Toppin. And it's Grimes in at the 3 spot. From deep. Now the pass to Toppin. And it's quickly in the corner. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Second chance effort. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And some changes here from the Timberwolves. Morris check in for Kyle Anderson. And it's Rivers in for Noel. Here's Rivers. Fires from deep. Rebound by Rose. New York's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Kicks to Toppin. Rose against Rivers. Rose, that's good. Rose has got the lead up to 3 now for the Knicks.
You know, you can't let Rose get this close because when you do, he's going to cook you.
Latrey. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. Well, Clark, here's an interesting stat trend of the 2022 season. More shots are taken from 3-point range, but fewer makes on average per shot.
Yeah, the volume has gone up, but the makes have not. You know, more teams are launching triples, and more defenses, quite honestly, Kevin, are focused on challenging those shots. Not surprising to see the numbers trending in the direction you mentioned.
Toppin with it. Moore's there. Count that one from Toppin. Toppin's got his first points of the game.
Yeah, not a perfectly set screen there, but got him just enough room to get that shot off.
Pass to Rivers. Shot to stop the run. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Rivers has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. New York leading by 3. Passes to Grimes. There's the killer two-handed slam.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Rose kicks to quickly. Down low, Toppin. 6 on the shot clock. Grimes passes to Hartenstein. No good on the triple. Timberwolves trail by 5. Pass to Rivers. Now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball. Here's Alexander Walker quickly covering. Here's Moore, and he drives in. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. So New York ends up going with the new group. And Barrett has got the ball here for the New York Knicks. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. Brunson against Rivers. Brunson, no good. Timberwolves have gone 1 of 6 from the field in the second quarter. It's been a rough period so far. Alexander Walker passes to Rivers. The pass to Reed. So the Timberwolves called their first timeout.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
And it's a completely new lineup for Minnesota. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. 4 on the clock. Here's Edwards driving inside.
We've got liftoff here, folks. Once Edwards sprints past the defense, it is an absolute wrap.
Hart with it. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. 1:03 left to play in the first half. Here's Barrett outside for Randall. To get open is Robinson, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Just an attacker is Randall. Always seems like he's being sent to the line.
That free throw good from Randall.
Taking 2 shots.
Both free throws good from Randall. Timberwolves trail by 5. Conley dishes to Towns. Out to Conley. Back to Towns. And the dunk by Towns.
Boy, it's really good to see your big man imposing his will physically. Right there, Towns with a statement finish.
Randall outside. Brunson scanning the floor. Offline from the high post.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. It's Edwards on the wing. Defended by Hart. Randall down low. Towns on him. Barrett wide open. He fires. Here's Robinson.
Really a complete defender. I mean, Towns able to do it in.
All right, David, thank you, and stay with me.
22. The Knicks, 25.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. A fantastic game from Derrick Rose in this one.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. Fighting in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Conley in at the 1 spot. That's Chris Finch's 5 as we get into the second half. Pass to Edwards. Towns kicks to Conley. Passes it to McDaniels. 6 to shoot. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. Gobert can't hit.
Tough miss, especially since the defense wasn't that strong. I mean, he needs to cash in from there.
They get it again. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Randall. Timberwolves trail by 5. Edwards looking it over. Got a piece of it. Nice move. And Towns gets it to go. Towns has got 8 points.
Towns attacks the basket with such a ferocity and never give up attitude. I love that about him, guys.
And then Randall slams it in.
You got to have guts and hops to pull off a dunk like that. Randall got a lot of both.
This is his third free throw attempt of the game. That free throw good from Randall. The Timberwolves shooting 39% from the floor, not their best. Edwards gets to Conley. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Gobert, the screen. Edwards passes to Gobert. Over Randall. Gobert, no good.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
And Hart has it in the corner. Pass to Barrett. Randall, a screen on Gobert. Shot clock at 6. Barrett, no good. And it's Towns with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. 6-point game. Edwards inside. Defended by Hart. And pushing it up. Here's New York. Here's Brunson. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Brunson's got the lead up to 8 now for the Knicks. Conley kicks to Edwards. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. That'll be Minnesota as it goes out of bounds. Timberwolves retain possession. Stolen by Robinson. And a fast break now for the Knicks. Here's Randall. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. The Timberwolves have gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. Outside Edwards. Jacks up a 3. It's good from long range. Edwards got 13.
You know, confidence feeds on itself, and the more experience Edwards gets, I think the more confidence he'll continue to gain, especially operating in these pick-and-roll sets.
And it's Jaden McDaniels with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. 1:53 left here on the third quarter. Brunson kicks to Barrett. That falls. Nice speed that time from Brunson.
3 points.
Brunson's got 3 assists now in this one. No one near Conley as he lets it go. And another 3 for Minnesota.
Capable of finding his open guys. Edwards getting better at improving his overall floor awareness. Nice to see.
Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play. So it'll be R.J. Barrett shooting. That's on Jaden McDaniels. And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
And just a shade over 70% from the line a season ago. That's an area I'm sure he wants to improve.
The pass to Conley. Feeds it to Gobert. And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Brunson. That is his first foul of the game. And the Knicks decide to take their first timeout here.
New York calls timeout. Attention fans, it's time to fire off some t-shirts.
There's 1:17 left in the third quarter. Anderson a screen on quickly. Alexander Walker. And they get it back. To the middle. Pass to Noel. Shot clock at 3. Rebound by Rose. The Knicks leading by 8. Pass to quickly. It's good. This time the assist from Rose.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Pass to Alexander Walker. The 3. The shot, no good. And New York will come the other way. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Quickly the pass to Grimes. Offline with the baseline jumper. Timberwolves trail by 10.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Yeah, they've got to hold for the last shot here.
The kick out to Anderson. Prince up top, driving in, and he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. And on the floor for New York here in the fourth. They've got Hartenstein. Derrick Rose is out there with Emmanuel quickly. Then there's Toppin. And it's Grimes in at the small forward position. And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession. Stolen away. And a fast break now for the Knicks. Now Rose. Now the pass to Toppin. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time. Toppin's got the lead up to 12 now for the Knicks. And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for the Knicks.
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
And, you know, they've been stupendous challenging shots and protecting the rim. Their block numbers really reinforce what we've seen from them in terms of rim protection.
Inside, out to Edwards. Pass to McDaniels. Gobert trying to get open. Towns, the pass to Gobert. Off with the layup.
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lay-in.
Moving it up. It's stolen by Rose. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this fourth quarter.
And, you know, the defense to me looked like they were okay to let him prove he could make that shot.
The Timberwolves again can't hit. New York leading by 14. On the wing quickly. Takes a three. Rose can't hit. The Timberwolves have gotten off to a rough start in the fourth quarter, going 0 for 4 so far. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Great use of the dribble drive by Edwards there, earning himself a trip to the line.
That free throw, no good.
Anthony Edwards.
And he sinks the second. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for New York. Outside Edwards. He kicks it to Gobert. Back to Edwards. From outside the arc. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
You know, Edwards is still tweaking his three-point shot, but it sure looked good there.
The Knicks have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Hart the pass to Brunson. It's Barrett on the wing. To the paint. Here's Robinson, and finished off by Robinson.
And you see the passing instincts Barrett has. Great at recognition out on the floor.
Towns the screen. Here's McDaniels. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Randall passes to Brunson. Randall with a screen for Brunson. Randall against Conley. Brunson. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Inside, here's Towns. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Towns has a rare combination of size and skills. And, you know, when he gets the rock in the painted area, good luck trying to stop him. He's dangerous down there.
Brunson kicks to Barrett. Back to Brunson. Shoots over Towns. 5 to shoot. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
And, you know, the impressive ascension of Randall has been a lot of fun to watch. I mean, he's a double-double threat who plays with relentless energy.
He hits the first one, and that stretches their lead to 8. And so both free throws are good. And it's a 9-point ball game for Minnesota. They've gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter.
Yeah, you know, once Edwards flips that switch, now he stays fully engaged. His offensive arsenal is on full display.
It's Barrett on the wing. That falls. Nice speed that time from Brunson. Barrett's got 9 points now in just the second half. Edwards finds McDaniel. It's Edwards on the wing. To the inside. Stolen by Robinson. Passes it to Brunson. Now Hart. And here's Brunson. From outside, off the mark.
I think it's safe to call this one a wrap.
Yep, I'd agree with you. Chalk it up. W in the bag.
Edwards, that's good.
On the front foot, attacking the defense. This is Anthony Edwards at his best.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. So the first one drops, and that will put them up by 9.
Shooting for New York.
And so Barrett nails both of them.
I think it's a wrap. When the game's on the line, he knows how to deliver the crushing blow.
For 3, Edwards. Randall grabs the board. It's stolen by Edwards. Here's McDaniels. Robinson with the block. So no problem for New York as they get the win. All right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks.